One day, a little boy, Rio, was shopping at the store. Suddenly a witch was holding candies for Rio to eat. Then, a snake crawled up her arm. Luckily, Grandma appeared. The witch disappeared immediately. When he got back, Rio told his grandmother what happened. Grandma thought it was very dangerous, so she took him to a hotel. That night, Grandma told Rio about the characteristics of witches to keep him alert. They were bald, had only 3 claws and no toes, and they hated children so much that they transformed them into animals. Rio was scared after hearing it. The next day, Rio and the white rat went into the hall to play. Suddenly, a group of well-dressed women came into the hall. He hid immediately. Then the witch gave the order to destroy all the children. One of them stood up and objected. She was destroyed by the leader and turned into ashes. Then, the witch took out a potion from her bosom. She said that this potion would make the kid turn into a rat. After that, she seemed to smell the odor of a child. So she lifted the podium. Just as the witch looked for the sin in the vent, another boy, Bruno, knocking the door, the boy walked up to the witch and asked for chocolate. The next second, he turned into a gray rat. The witch gave them orders to kill him. At the critical moment, the white rat came out of the vent, dragged the gray rat into the pipe. However, Rio reviewed his position. The witches dragged the boy out and forced a potion into his ear. Rio was also turned into a rat. Then Rio immediately fled to the vent. The witch extended her hands to chase them, but she hit the exhaust fan by accident. The 3 mice escaped for a while. Rio suggested they go to find Grandma, so they took the elevator to the upstairs, but their knock was too light. So they lined up along the wall and finally rang the doorbell. Then they returned to the cleaning van immediately. The cleaners found them and chased them. Luckily, they finally got into Grandma's room. They told Grandma what had happened. Grandma was very sad when she heard it, and thought of a story when she was a child. That day, the woman gave the girl a candy. Next morning, her beak turned into a hen's beak. Her feet turned into hen's claws. Then she became a hen. What happened? In fact, the woman was a witch. Just then, the witch turned the boy into a rat. After knowing this, Grandma decided to take revenge. First, she landed the rat in the witch's house with the help of a woolen sock and stole the potion. Then, the rat carried the potion to the kitchen. He carried a big spoon and tipped the bottle over so that the potion slid down the handle smoothly. In the evening, the party began. Everyone was having dinner. Grandma smiled inwardly as she watched them eat. Suddenly, a witch turned into a mouse, one by one, and the hall was covered with rats. The hall was in chaos. Grandma took a chance and went to the house to steal the potion. Unfortunately, the witch came back. She put out her claws and prepared to attack. Just then, the rat took out a mouse trap and caught the witch's toe. She cried out in pain. Unexpectedly, she swallowed the flying potion, and then she was turned into a rat too. Finally, the witch was locked in a bottle. When the cat approached, with a scream, the movie ended.